Welcome back to another exciting episode of Pokemon Pocket for Dummies by me, your host, Kiyonko. We have our resident dummy here today. This is Booga Baby. Say hi, Booga Baby. Booga Baby's busy with her muffin, so we're going to move on. Our topic today will be winning board setup. Last time we talked about a central theme, but if your deck does not have a winning board setup, your central theme is going to be hot garbage. Now, what do I mean? Thank you, Dad is talking. Now, what do I mean by central theme? Okay, so let's take Darkrai, for example, the deck we talked about last time, and Absol, right? And Chainlink. So you can either have Darkrai in the active spot, which can do 20 plus 80 damage, with Absol on the bench, or you can have Absol in the active spot doing 80 damage, and then Darkrai on the bench supporting Absol with 20 more damage. That's still 100 damage total, right? Or you can have Chainlink in the active spot doing 10 damage, but also blocking or stalling with its attack, and you can't play any item cards. So no item cards, and now it can stall for your Absol and your Darkrai to get set up on the bench. You're stalling your opponent. You have multiple winning board setups in order for you to win the game. Now, a winning board setup is key, but if you have too many winning board setups, that can also be a problem, or not enough. But some decks will work on it just fine. Let's talk about another example that's out there in the meta right now. Venusaur. Venusaur has a winning board setup that is completely opposite from this deck. Roll the clip. Now, Venusaur's winning board setup, you only have one card. You only need one card. Oh, that's why I'm going to write the lesson. This is lesson number 2, by the way. Lesson number 2. Anyways, Venusaur only needs one card. That's its winning board setup. If you just have Venusaur in the active spot and it has enough damage and enough health to survive, your only goal is to survive whatever is being thrown at you. That is your winning board setup. Completely different from Darkrai and Absol, where you have multiple different winning board setups, and you're probably wondering, well, why is one better than the other? Venusaur doesn't give you as many options, but because of that, there's also way less to think about. This one's getting mad. There's way less to think about when you have less options. You have one Pokemon, you need to get set up, and you just build energy on that. But with Darkrai, if that other Pokemon, Venusaur, if your Venusaur is losing, you don't have any other backup. There's no backup. With the Darkrai setup, even if you have a bunch of different options you have to think about, you always have a backup if your initial plan does not fail. You have multiple winning board setups. So remember, winning board setup. It doesn't matter what kind of deck you have if the theme is good, if you don't have a good winning board setup, or you don't have options for that. You have to know what your winning board setup is when you set up the deck. As always, this has been your boy Kiyonko. Peep the shirt, get it in my TikTok showcase. Say goodbye. You say bye-bye. You say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. There we go. Bye. Okay, and we're out. This has been Kiyonko, Pokemon Pocket for Dummies. Bye. Hit him with the dance move, Lou.
One, hit the stage like I'm Tarzan. Play like a Charizard. Like I'm Charizard. Big body Charizard.